and welcome to my channel, Sew to Makery. I'm Katherine and today we're here to talk all things blouses. So this month there is a brilliant challenge that is being run by the wonderful and lovely lady that is Tamlyn from Sewn on the Tyne and the fabulous Gabrielle from the Cloth Edit. And this challenge is called Sew April Blouse. And this is a challenge, I'm not sure how many years it's been running for, but I know it's been running for the last couple of years. And I'm really excited that this year I'm actually going to take part. Because I blooming love a blouse. Honestly, I love wearing blouses. Although today I did realise I don't like necessarily ironing 7 at once. Well, wasn't that many? 4, 5? It was quite a lot. So yeah, but I absolutely love a blouse, and I thought, yeah, I got to hop on this challenge. I can't remember why I didn't do it last year. I think I was just too busy. I was definitely working quite hard last year, and I don't know why I didn't do it the year before. Or the year before that, if that was when it was on. But yeah, I thought this year I definitely want to take part. I've got time in April and I'm going to definitely sew at least one blouse so that I can enter. Because it looks like a fantastic challenge. And I love wearing a blouse, and I wish that I would make more effort to iron them and wear them more often because I really like wearing them. So yeah, I thought what I would do is I go through some blouses that I have made, and then I'd also go through some inspiration for blouses I haven't made and potentially ones that you might want to make too. So hopefully this will give you some ideas. I probably will be repeating some of the blouse ideas that have already been said, but I thought this is my little input to see if there's anything that gives you some inspiration. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. Before I get really into showing you lots of different things, I'm going to put, and hopefully I will have put in the last couple of minutes, lots of information about the challenge. Just because I think it's really useful, and also some inspiration. There's some inspirational slides about what is a blouse. So yeah, because there's a bit of interpretation about what's a top, what's a shirt, what's a blouse. So yeah, it gives you some ideas. But yeah, all the useful information you will hopefully be able to see here. If it's not up for long enough, just pause the video and read it. But I'm sure you will have seen over on Instagram, and I'll put their handles down here so that you can go and have a look and see the challenge information there as well. But the idea is you sew up a blouse in April. You can sew as many as you like and enter as many as you like. I mean, you can make one for every day of April. That would be a mission. I'm not doing that. So yeah, you can sew as many as you like. As long as it's been sewn in April and it's a blouse, you can enter it. So yeah, brilliant challenge. So let's go through some blouses that I have made in the past. First of all, let's go with this one. This is, let's move my hair out of the way, the Tilda blouse from Maison Fauve, and this is the one I made for So Frugal last year. It's a free pattern, and it's got these lovely pleats down, or pin tucks here. It's got a gathered sleeve, which is not ironed that well, apologies. And then it's got these pin tucks on the sleeves as well. They don't look that neat there, do they? But yeah, I think it's because it's a plain fabric. It shows up everything. But I absolutely love this colour. So yeah, that's a really good free pattern for a blouse. And I think it's definitely a blouse. It's in drapey fabric. It's not a shirt. Doesn't have a collar. Yeah, I absolutely love this. And it's called the Tilda blouse. So it's got to be a blouse. So yeah, that's idea number 1. Idea number 2 is another blouse I've made, which is the honey blouse. I've just realised I haven't actually done up the sleeves. Hold on, bear with. So yeah, the honey blouse I made up a little while ago. Quite a lot of these makes are from a while ago, because last year I did not do that much sewing, because I was very busy working. But yeah, this is the honey blouse. Now the honey blouse has buttons all the way down the front. I've only done the top button, apologies. And I did these with covered buttons. And it's got this lovely collar with this lovely ruffle detail on the collar. And then it's got these sleeves, which are, they're set in, aren't they? They're not really gathered. And then it's got gathering on the end of the sleeve, and then this bow detail on the cuff. Now, if I make this lovely blouse again, I will not be doing the bows. Beautiful pain. They are not useful when washing up, washing your hands, or doing anything that involves getting your hands involved. So yeah, we'll be doing, I think you could just finish this with the cuff without the bow like that. That would still look lovely. But yeah, this is the honey blouse by, I haven't even told you, Fibre Mood. Yeah, and it's got a lovely gathered detail at the back, and then it's got this yoke that's double-faced. Is that the word? Double-faced? So yeah, you've got the yoke at the back and on the inside, which I think makes it look really lovely. So yeah, that's the honey blouse, and I made this in a Fabric Godmother fabric, which is like a viscose sateen. It's a bit shiny. I don't know if you can see that there. Oh yeah, maybe on the collar you can. So yeah, blouse idea number 2. Hold on, I'm going to try and hang these up as I've ironed them, keep them nice. Blouse idea number 3 is one of my all-time faves, and it's a Liberty fabric. It is the Esme ruffled blouse. I just love this. Love this so much. So this has got all the ruffles. It's got ruffles on the collar. It's got ruffles on this sort of chest part. Don't know what that's called. It's got ruffles on the sleeves. It's all about the ruffles, and it's called the Esme ruffled blouse. It's also got gathers on the sleeve head. It's got lovely little rouleau loops everywhere. So it's got a rouleau loop for that button there, and then it's got rouleau loops all the way down here. Left those 2 open so you could see. And I think there are 11 buttons in total on this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11 buttons in total. And I did little covered buttons on these. And this is a Betsy Ann print by Liberty. Absolutely love this blouse. It's by a company called MilaOnni patterns. I'll put it down below. Oh, I should have said at the beginning, I'll put all patterns in the description down below. So if you want to go and find them, you can. Yeah, MilaOnni patterns. But they do the most beautiful patterns that are... they're very feminine, lots of lovely little features. I mean, quite in depth. There's a lot of this blouse took me absolutely ages, mainly because I just faffed. But I mean, there was quite a lot of hours that go into it. It's all the ruffles and the gathers and all the different parts. But it's a lovely blouse. Really like the Esme ruffled blouse. So yeah, that's idea number 3. I have to count 1, 2, 3. Right, idea number 4 is a blouse that I'm sure loads of you have seen. This is the Marnie blouse by Tilly and the Buttons. So the Marnie has got this yoke section at the front and at the back, and then it's gathered. You have then the front is gathered into that yoke, and then you've got these side panels. You've got front panels and side panels. So there's a side panel, then a front panel and a back panel, and then into those you have the choice to then put a ruffle, which I did, and I double faced that because I think that looks nicer. And then it's got these sleeves, and then it's got the gathered sleeve on the end. It's quite hard to see in this fabric, but yeah, there's a seam just there. And then yeah, the sleeves are gathered and then gathered with elastic at the end. Yeah, and you can make this as a blouse or a dress, but obviously we're discussing blouses. So yeah, absolutely love the Marnie blouse. I can't believe I've only made one. I need to make another. I think I'd like to make one with all the, you can make it with pin tucks along here. I quite like to do that. And you can do pin tucks along here, I think. So yeah, that's another blouse option. Next blouse option, it's an oldie but a goodie, and I haven't made another one of these, and I think I should because I actually really like wearing it. It is the Sew Over It Pussy blouse. This is wonderful. I made this. This was one of the early things I made. Don't look at the inside. I think it's about the 3rd or 4th dressmaking thing I made for myself. So it was a bit of a challenge at times, and I made it in this sort of chiffon, which you have to, well, I wear a vest underneath because it's quite see-through. Although if you wore good underwear, it'd be absolutely fine. So yeah, the pussy blouse has got, pussy bow blouse, you can have the bow up higher or have it down in this V. I went down here, and then it's got a seam down the front, and then it's got gathered sleeves in on the cuff, and then yeah, the back is just plain, but it's a lovely simple blouse. Yeah, I think it's a great one. Classic, never gonna go out of style, never, in my opinion. Right, that's all the blouses that I have made that I wanted to show you. Now let's talk blouses that I possibly could make and ideas for you. So idea number 1, and in this fabric here, is the Cleo. It's actually called the Cleo top, but I class this as a blouse. Now this has got many, many options. Let me show you I'll show you on the paper, but hopefully you can see really well. Look how many options there are. Me, oh my. You've got short sleeve, you've got long sleeve, you've got 3/4 length sleeve, you've got buttons down the front, no buttons, V-neck. What else you got? They're all gathered back, it looks like. Yeah, I just think it's fabulous. Loads of options. I'm not sure which option I would go for. I mean, possibly quite like the buttons and this short sleeve. I think that's quite nice. Then also maybe the 3/4 length sleeve might be quite nice. Ooh, decisions. But the fabric that I thought this Cleo top would look lovely in is one I've had in my stash for ages. Sorry, the washing machine has just finished and it's going to beep every couple of minutes. Apologies, I'm not running down to turn it off. Just ignore it. Hopefully you can't hear it. So this is a fabric I would like to use. Let me hold it like that. Isn't it? Oh, it's upside down. Is that the right way up? Oh, I've caught something in my watch. Is that the right way up? Yes, that's the right way up. So this is, I can't remember what it was called. Busy Blooms, something like that. Oh, it might even say it on the selvage. Oh no, Be Happy Blooms. There we go. Be Happy Blooms. And it was the celebratory fabric for Guthrie Garney when it was their birthday, effectively. I can't remember, was it 10 years of Guthrie and Garney? And they designed this in collaboration with Rachel Parker. I absolutely love this fabric, and I've got, I think, 1.5 meters, which is plenty. I think that would make a gorgeous blouse. So that's one of my ideas that I might make. Next one is one that I saw on the lovely Cara Marie at Stitch Festival a couple of weeks ago, or a few weeks ago, and I have had this pattern for absolutely ages, but I saw it on Cara Marie. I thought, I've got to make it. It looked absolutely stunning. And it's the Nepheline blouse by Vivian, Shao, Chen. Hope I pronounced that right. And I obviously love the one with all the ruffles. And what does it say about this blouse? Let's read it. I was going to read you the description. It says, the Nepheline blouse is a loose-fitting blouse with an A-line silhouette. It is designed to be voluminous, billowy, oversized blouse. There is ample ease throughout the bust and the waist. The sleeves are 3/4 length and feature tucks that create texture and shape. The blouse length allows it to be worn untucked or tucked into high-waisted trousers. And I think it would look lovely in this fabric, which again I've had for absolutely ages. It was one of the first Fabric Godmother fabrics that came out, and it's this gorgeous, if you've been following me for a while you will have seen this before, gorgeous viscose twill with these beautiful leaves and bugs and bees and beetles on, and flowers. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I think that'll make a lovely Nepheline blouse. So that is my next idea. Then I have another idea. I'm going to put a picture in of the fabric here because it's already cut out. So this one might be the one that makes it. It is the Ermine blouse by, hold on. Who is it? It is, oh, can't get the number right on the iPad. It is Fibre Mood, silly me. So the Ermine blouse, it says, let me read their description. Hold on. Sorry about that, got interrupted. It was just my darling wife. Love her. She's stuck in traffic with the children coming home, and she wondered if I could put the mash on. Of course I can put the mash on for you, dear. So yeah, anyway, back to where I was talking about. I was talking about the Ermine blouse. So this is a description on the Fibre Mood website. They say, for Ermine, we started with an austere route with the simple set-in sleeves, a round neckline, separate button placket and bias tape for the neckline finish. But then it was impossible not to add a romantic flourish to this blouse. The triangular yoke, that's what's on the other blouse. Triangular yoke, not booby bit. The triangular yoke features sweet gathers at the bottom. Stay understated and make Ermine in a simple solid or turn up the sound with a print explosion. The outfit options are myriad in combination with trousers or skirts. The more cheerful, the better. So there you go, that's the description. I think it's a lovely blouse. I'll make sure I've put in some pictures. I really like the shape of that triangular yoke. Learning every day. Every day is a school day. Yeah, I think that would look brilliant. So hopefully you've seen the fabric. The fabric that I got from Sew Me Sunshine ages ago, and it's a lovely petrol blue with pinks and gold bits in, and I've got some lovely buttons that have little gold bees on. So yeah, hopefully I've put in some pictures of that inspiration. So yeah, that's another blouse idea. And then the final one, because I've done quite a few, is, let me find it, excuse me, the Starlark Kenny. Now the Starlark Kenny says it's a woven shirt, but I'll put a picture in here and see what you think. I would call this a blouse. It's got a lovely collar. It's got nice sleeves. I would class it as a blouse. If I'm wrong, apologies. But let me just read out the description whilst you're looking at what the Kenny blouse looks like. It is an easy fit shirt, it says. It's got a button front, a large collar edged with a frill, a V-shaped neckline, long sleeve gathered into a cuff, slip-through cuff and shirt tails. So it has got quite a few shirt descriptions, but I really think it's a blouse. If I'm wrong, I'm really sorry. Let me know your thoughts. But I would really like to make it in this gorgeous viscose gingham. And I've had this, again, in my stash for a long time. And this is from Sew Me Sunshine. But it's a viscose, so it drapes beautifully. Better than a cotton. And I just love it. So there you go. They are my blouse ideas. I think this is a fabulous challenge. I can't believe I've never taken part before. But this is the year I'm going to finally make a blouse for this challenge. And yeah, you'll have to see at the end of April which one I actually did. Because let's face it, I might not have made it by now. This is me we're talking about. But you have got the whole of April to enter your blouse, so you can do it anywhere in April, which is very nice. So yeah, you may well have already made one. And if you have, I will look forward to seeing it. Please let me know in the comments what you have made. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a like and a subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. It's really lovely to have you here supporting me. And yeah, let me know if you've made a blouse or if you're going to make a blouse in the comments below. Anyway, happy sewing, lovely ones. Lots of love. Bye.